That is right.
Alright, how are we doing, everybody? Oh, that was like perfect timing. That was perfect timing. The Mario Kart logo came on as soon as I came on, or pretty close to it. We are here today with some Mario Kart, but not the one we usually play. No, this is Mario Kart Double Dash, which seems like a whole generation ago. And I think about it, this game came out, what? I'm holding it upside down, great. This game came out, what, 2003? And then, like, Mario Kart 8 came out, like, 11 years later, so they made, like, 4 Mario Kart games in however long. Hey, what's going on, Polluted Turtle? Haven't seen you in a bit. As we get closer to Christmas and we check out more of the games Christmas past, today we're looking at maybe my favorite game. I had to think about this. This might be my favorite game from the Christmas of 2003. I had to stop myself, not 2013, 2003. This was a game that, you know, it was a big GameCube game. I got some other good GameCube games that year as well. The GameCube is the console that I've had, I mean, since 2002. It's been in my collection. It's been part of the Retropolis setup for a while. And, let's see, it's been so long, I forgot where your graphic is, Turtle P. There we go. I do enjoy having that yelled at my face, but, hey, what's up? Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday for the Christmas 2024 Fireside Chat, 5:30 p.m. on Thursday, not this afternoon, that afternoon. So there'll be no stream on Twitch that day, but I'll be over on YouTube, chatting it up in, Christmas Central for the 6th annual Christmas Fireside Chat. But for right now, enough talking. Can you imagine we used to... No, not really. You responded to the other thing. I thought you were talking about, I'm like, the Christmas Fireside Chat, and you're like, no, not really. I'm like, wait, what do you mean, not really? And you're talking about the rain or whatever, yeah. I kind of like being sleepy on a day like today. I know what you mean, though. It's pretty dark out. In fact, I'm kind of treating this as a night stream. Like, I've got kind of like the lights on or whatever. Reads a calendar, exhilarating. I do enjoy reading a calendar. And today is... anyway. Yeah, what do we got going on Thursday? Thursday, December 12th, there won't be a Twitch stream because I'll be over on YouTube with the 6th annual Christmas Fireside Chat. In fact, that would mean I'm reading multiple calendars. I was gonna say, can you believe we used to play kart racing games this way with the split screen? I always actually hated split screen. I really did. I really do have a sped up squeaky voice. God damn it. I purposely checked this. I mean, I always check it, but I've been checking it more lately because that seems to be happening more where it gets pitched up or whatever. On the 12th? Yeah, that's the Christmas Fireside Chat. Hold on, I'm gonna just check this out. No, I know you wouldn't. I say that because some people would, and I'm not saying who they are, but, like, I know some people will, like, literally always say there's something wrong with the stream, and it might be, but I'll never know if it's right or not. It really is. Heyo, fixed? See, now I don't know who to believe here. But, let's say, before I do something, is it really fixed? I gotta say, like, don't make me fix it if it's already fixed, because I will fix it, but I can't fix it without doing a couple things. I don't even know if that's gonna work, actually. Hold on, before I do I'm gonna say I have a way to double check what everybody's saying because I can monitor my own audio. I'll try something really quickly. It might change the audio for a second. Okay. Probably lost audio by doing that. Alright, hold on. I don't know why it does that. I really don't. Especially when it started fine. No, I know. It sounds fine to me. Well, I mean, I can only hear what I can hear. I obviously hear my voice louder than you guys do because I'm closer to me. But, alright, now that we've wasted enough time with that, this is actually a very hard Mario Kart game. Like, I remember I actually streamed this a few years ago. I don't remember if it was for a Christmas stream or just for the heck of it. And I decided, you know, I thought it'd be a great idea to just do the all-cup tour. I think there's, like, one race that takes you through like every course in the game, and yeah, it was fun, except I got my ass kicked on almost all of them because I thought I could handle like the regular or the medium difficulty or whatever. It's like I was like out of it by like the 6th race, and I did like an entire stream where I was just like, why am I still playing this? Like I'm like way out of the standings. But I say that to say like I'm gonna maybe take it a little bit slower this time and just like, you know, try the earlier cups, see how I do on those at like 50 cc's and then kind of ramp it up. And if I can do better, then I'll try the all-cup mode, or we'll just see how we do. Like I said, this is like way back Mario Kart. Like, look at, I mean, I used to think this was cool that they had more than one Mario Kart. You know, now Mario Kart games have like 20 or 30 different kart options. Now, like, this was like considered revolutionary. Like, look, you can pick between like 5 different karts. And I'm just gonna pick the regular one now. Yeah, there's the 4 main cups, and then there's the all-cup tour, which is all of them put together. The game actually is not as long as I remember. I used to think this game was like hours to go through all the tracks. It's nothing compared to like Mario Kart 8, where they have like 90-something tracks, although they take most of them from older games, so I don't know. We're just going to try this out at 50 cc, so I should beat it pretty easily, and then we'll ramp it up from there and see if maybe I'm up to a all-cup tour more right now. If nothing else, it'll just be nostalgic to go through this game again. That's partly why I do this. That's why I did the stream yesterday. We played about 2+ hours of, what was it, Yoshi's Island. This game is better, though. I mean, I remember this game and Yoshi's Island, but mainly this game taking up a lot of my time back in 2003, whatever. Young Bobby Gaines, or as we called him back then, Bobby Gaines. Loving it. I forgot everything I was talking about before the whole audio thing. I'm not blaming anybody, but I'm just like, I had like all this stuff I was going to say, and now I'm just kind of trying to get back to business here. How's everybody doing? I feel like it's been ages since I've seen IDM Pod in particular. And Lana Rem, I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking. Been a little while since I've seen you too. A whole, what, 3 days? 2 days? See, at least I feel like I'm in this. Alright, now I'm in first. Woohoo, I better be in first. I'm on like the easiest setting. See how I do right now. Egging you on about how I was feeling. I mean, well, right now I'm feeling fine. I do remember she said not really, and I thought she meant about the fireside chat. I'm like, oh, you're gonna be there for the fireside chat? She's like, not really, I hate the cold weather. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Oh, mushrooms, I don't remember if I said bye to you back on... Wait, what? Oh, is that what you meant by... Maybe I'm getting these comments late, but... Rem has been racked with guilt for the last few days because she may or may not have said goodbye to me at a party that was fun, but I, you know, if you only remember that part, then it probably wasn't a good party, and I remember the party more than who said bye or not. And I'm pretty sure you did, though. What a goodbye it was. Very cheerful and heartfelt. Left me with a resounding feeling of nostalgia, despite having just left the party. It was like, wow, what a goodbye. What a way to end off what was already a spectacular night at Casa de Toaster, or Casa de Toaster. I didn't even see the whole comment yet. I just saw cheese pizzas in it. I'm like, he's gonna bring up this damn cheese pizza again, isn't he? How about this? How about we just do no pizza? How's that sound? And then no one can bitch about what kind of pizza they got. I'll be that spiteful bastard. Like, oh, you guys don't want the pizza we got? Oh, we got no pizza now. Yeah, I think there was actually. I think they had the Big Y pizza, but I think there was also like a pepperoni. All right, sweet victory. Weird. Like it's still metering, but it was metering a lot higher just a second ago. All right, now I gotta fix the camera. Because I turned around for 2 seconds and the camera decided it was best to freeze on that very sexy pose there. And at least it happened now when I have time to, like, we're in the in-between stage. Actually, it's not a bad look for me. Maybe I'll stick with that. Now, this I can fix. I mean, I can fix any of these things. Just it's a little bit more annoying and a little more time-consuming to fix them during the stream than before the stream, which that's why I fixed them before the stream, so I don't have to do it during the stream. But then the stream decides it has other ideas. Hey, yo. Yeah, take out the webcam, then I gotta wait. Everything takes forever. That's why I'm always so hesitant to, like, you know, restart things. It's like, oh, just restart, you know, the microphone or whatever. It's like, yeah, that's gonna take longer than the stream just to maybe fix it. Not a matter of not wanting to do it. It's like, restarting the webcam is gonna take, like, a minute to fix it for maybe a minute. And then we're gonna be back in the same boat. It's just like, all right, cool, let's restart it again. When I do, I am restarting this thing, and we're all counting, all right, now it's back. I don't know how long that was. It wasn't the longest time, but imagine if we have to do that like 5 more times. It's gonna just kind of get annoying. I remember when I used to keep track of how many times the Elgato crashed. I sound like an old man going off on a tirade now. I can remember back when the Elgato crashed in 2022. Oh, look, I see. That's why I left the dialogue box open, because I had a feeling the camera was not going to come right back and stay back. I'm that confident in not being confident that I was like, I'm going to have to do this again. All right. At least for now, it looks like we're good. Webcam is one of those things, especially if I'm playing a game like this where I'm like really focused on my TV screen. I can easily glance over here and not be looking at the webcam, and then it could have gone out and I wouldn't know. Some things I'm looking more forward, so I would notice it, because the little white light would go off on the webcam. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, the Elgato would go off. Back to the original rant. And I would be counting it. I'd be like, well, that was the 4th time it went out in 35 minutes. Like, I would even get so bored, I'd start doing the math. I'm like, so if I've been online for 45 minutes and I've had to reset this 6 times, it's like once every 9 minutes and 42 seconds. Like, I had this whole, like, formula, and I'm just like, you know what, guys? We're getting, like, 3 minutes of gameplay for every reset. Like, this really is not worth it at this point. Man, those were good 3 minutes. God damn it, I drove right into that thing. Blame anybody for that one. I forgot this game because they did have the team mechanic, which was kind of cool. I'm actually not missing that much. I like the specials you get, like you get the green fireballs here. I do Bowser and just trying to taste their own medicine. They like spit the fire. Now it's my turn. It was always kind of fun trying to switch the characters at the last minute so that you can make sure you get both power-ups. Like, you know, have 2 power-ups in stock. They actually added that feature back to Mario Kart 8, although it's a bit different because they're not teams, so you just always get up to 2 power-ups. It was fun in this game. You always had to, like, you know, oh, I got a power-up, I can save it by swapping. Oh, that was kind of cool. I didn't know you could hit the guys with fireball. Who am I talking to right now? It's like rambling. It's like, hey guys, oh, the beach looks kind of cool, right? Look at that beach. Actually, these were pretty good graphics for the day. This is, like, probably the last time Nintendo had a console that was, like, on par with what was around. Like, I don't know what the technical stats are. I'm not a tech guy, but at least between PS2 and this, like, this didn't feel like a big drop-off. It wasn't like, oh, man, Nintendo's really, like, sucking some wind here. Like, you look at, like, the Switch now compared to, like, the PS5, it's like, what? Like, are we sure Nintendo's even doing the same thing as Sony in terms of, like, what they do? They're both video game industry, like, leaders or whatever you want to call them, but you wouldn't know it to look at the 2 different business models, and yet they both still work. I mean, Nintendo sold how many Switches? Sony's still going pretty strong with completely different design philosophies. Not that Nintendo's trying to, like, tank or anything, but it just seems like, I don't know, it seems like they were more in it back then, back when they had this, you know, what do they call this thing, the Gamecube. Back when the Gamecube was out, back in my day when we had the Gamecube, it just felt like the Gamecube was on even standing with the Xbox and the PlayStation 2. And then when they flipped over to Wii, they were like, we're going to focus more on making it a fun console, which is a nice way of saying, well, here it is. Let me when you think about it, I guess you don't. I mean, this game still holds up well. You don't need the graphics to be that good to do like a cartoonish Mario type of game. So Nintendo likely figured that too, and we're not going to spend, $100 million or whatever making some state-of-the-art console when we can spend a third of that and just add some motion controls or something. And that'll be how we stand out, because, I don't know. It makes sense and it doesn't. Like, I can see Nintendo fans. I mean, I'm a Sega fan, so I'm not that far off. Like, I prefer gaming over graphics. I'm not saying other people don't, but, like, to me as a consumer, as a gamer for, most of my life, I like graphics that are interesting more than good, if that makes sense. Like, I like the art style of this game. I like, it's fun. It feels good. Like, that's what I care about more than, like, oh, I can see every, pixel on the road. I can see every little blade of grass. I don't really care about it. I mean, it's impressive. Don't get me wrong. What video games look like these days. It was impressive. And sometimes you can have both. That's why I really liked Astrobot. It was a really fun game that also was, like, polished to a shine. But, if I had to pick, ultimately I'd pick the gameplay. I know that's like a weak argument. That's like a way to say, like, oh, you just don't like the powerful thing. It's like, no, I can appreciate a powerful console. I can appreciate a game that looks like a movie, like it's so close to reality, but ultimately I'm playing a game to have fun, to escape from reality. Like, I know games can also have really good compelling stories and all that, but, I think Nintendo chose their lane, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm trying to say? I think obviously there are enough people like me to keep them afloat and then some, because Nintendo's still around. Sega, I always said, was kind of a compromise of the two. Not to bring Sega back into this, but I've always been Sega back into the gaming discussion, so I am. But Sega, I always thought, did a good job of both, staying on top of the modern trends while also delivering games that were just quirky and fun, and, you didn't always have to think about them. But then you can also appreciate, how fast the Genesis ran, how crisp the graphics were on the Dreamcast. It was like a nice little luxury to have, but it wasn't why you bought the Dreamcast. It was because of the game. Not every game looked like, amazing, don't get me wrong, but, I mean, Sega, like I said, had both. It had the graphics and the talent in terms of, like, making creative games. That is what still, to me, made them my favorite game publisher of all time. Going back to the 90s now, yeah, they're not the same now. Every now and then they'll put out a memorable title or two, but that's like a lot of third-party developers these days. I mean, not every game Capcom makes, not every game Square Enix makes is a smash hit, but they make enough of them to make a profit and stay around. That's Sega. They have their, what's the term? Like, they have their hands in so many different projects or whatever. Not all of them are going to hit, but, the ones that do are still pretty good. I still stand by my theory, and I always will, that Sega was much better as a console leader, like as, one of the big three or big four, whatever it was back then, Sony, Nintendo, Sega, Microsoft, whatever order you want to put them in. Sega games to me were much better quality, and I'm not blaming anyone else. Sega needs to stop being lazy. Sega's like basically like, when they were making consoles, it was like, oh, we gotta like step it up, like people aren't gonna buy our consoles if we don't make a really good, Sonic game or a good whatever game. And then when they went third party, like, we can slack off a little bit. The substitute teachers here, we're not trying to get an A. Let's just get like a B+, because you know what? We're not trying to sell a console here. We're just trying to break even. Now, that's what it felt like to me after Sega left the console market, at least for a while. After like 2010 or so, I feel like they kind of got their quality back up. I don't know a lot, but enough that it was noticeable. And, since then, modern Sega's been pretty good, a little hit or miss at times. But, yeah, to me, it's nothing like 90s Sega. Sega was not like a follower. Like, they feel like a follower now. They feel like somebody who makes competent games, but they're basing it off the trends. It's no coincidence that Breath of the Wild came out in 2017, and Sonic Frontiers came out in 2022, which was a game that basically kind of, it's like, oh, people like these big open world games, we're going to put Sonic in that. Like, that's not what Sega used to do. Sega used to see what the trends were, and they'd make up their own trends. They were like, okay, we see Mario, but we're going to make our own platformer that's like completely different graphics, different music, different everything, and completely build it from the ground up. Now Sega's like, well, this game sold well, so I wouldn't be surprised if the next Sonic game has elements of Astrobot in it, to be honest. On one hand, I get it, because as a business, you want to do the thing that's doing well. You're not going to, like, you want to take this risky chance on some maybe idea, like you want a sure thing, or as close to it as you can get. Because I just be driving through these little spiky things, but at the same time, that's just not the Sega I know. The Sega I know, they had made a few mistakes. They took quirky games that nobody likes now, and I agree with it. They were pretty lousy games. But for every lousy game they had... alright, time for this thing. Meaningful chat ceased. Let's fire off graphic. Make fun time happen. I'm gonna bother trying to talk to this one because I am literally overshadowing myself right now. That's how loud this graphic is compared to anything I'm gonna say. Alright, do it, Joy. Let's go! We sure certain somebody didn't hijack your computer, Rem? Nah. Someone at work that we work with talks like that as well. Although that is probably how I'll be talking from December 24th into December 25th. I said I wasn't going to talk over this. Now I'm talking. Look what else I'll say I'll do and then not do. Oh, I was going to say don't fall on that. See, it's almost too easy on 50 cc's. I feel like I've been like sleepwalking through these courses, which is fine. I mean, even Mario Kart, there's got to be a balance. Like, I want it to be challenging, but not so challenging I'm pulling my hair out. Yeah, I guess that's like anything.
Oh, yeah.
You really? Oh, I figured that. I was kidding. We have someone we work with out there. Someone I work with. I'm looking at the map and I'm like, do I have a lead in this race? I'm like, not only do I have a lead, like everyone else is like halfway across the map. I do enjoy Moto right now. Oh, there's 2023. 2023, you know, was recent enough. It was only last year. Like that one still feels new to me. Like the other ones I've seen a million times. You know, Christmas 2000. I want to say the first one is Christmas 2015, and then it goes from there, 15, 16, 17, and so on. I've seen the ones from like 2016 and 17 like a million times. I've seen the 18 one a lot. I've seen all of them. I've seen a bunch of times. But the 23 one just happened, so I've only seen that maybe a handful of times. It's like, that's pretty fun. I'm actually a big fan of 22, which was the one where I'm wearing red there toward the end. I know, I actually rank my celebrations, even though they're all the same. Hey, Bob, remember that time you went nuts for Christmas? Like, which time? I'm sure they'll redeem when Randy shows up. I mean, yeah, you'll see it in real time. I'll probably do something. If Randy shows up, I probably won't stream like that, but I'll be like, Randy, oh my god! I mean, whatever, I'll do whatever, because he probably isn't going to come to it, so. I can make all these empty promises, knowing that I most likely will not have to deliver on them. That was the entire premise. Hey, yo, not only the best one, but Mario Kart Double Dash as well. Going on, Big Mac. But no, yeah, the last few years with Randy, I've said it, and I've meant it, that I would get an entire bucket of KFC chicken or whatever Randy wanted. I would get it if he showed up to the party. I would have. We all know I would have, because that's how little faith I had in Randy showing up. Like, if he shows up, if he makes the effort, I do enjoy audio. Alright, audio, but if he shows up, if Randy shows up, I'll just, like, I'll do some insane thing. I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know if I'll do the I'm back thing. I do enjoy Toaster just saying audio. So it begins, or so it continues, in this case, the people, I want to say crying wolf, but I request Randy's meal. We'll get Randy a nice grilled cheese pizza. It's like a regular pizza, but not. That's weird. It just says like, welcome. I was just distracted because my Streamlabs looked like it was reloading for a second. This is welcome to the chat room again. It's like, I've been reading the chat the whole time. Right, anyway, I don't know, we'll be these two assholes. Taking a little trip down memory lane here. See how I handle things on the 100cc setting, because I thought I was, you know, played one Mario Party, I can play them all. Hold on. Time for the party light. Hey, yo. We need to start taking bets on these things. Like, over under 7 rewards for Lena Rem. Alright, we're off to the races there. Woo, that's a fun one. Sleep tonight. Turtle P be eating good tonight. If he's even still on the stream. I know he was on the stream a little bit earlier. Chatting for a bit. Hopefully we'll see him. Hopefully we'll see all of you and more for the 6th annual Christmas Fireside Chat this Thursday. I almost said 5 p.m. but I'm like, that's why it took longer. I'm like, 5:30 p.m. That's right. Wait till 5, then wait another 30 minutes. Assuming everything goes right, which is a big assumption, I'll be there. I mean, I'll be there. I set those streams up like any of them. I set up way in advance, you know, like, that's why I always like guess the times and I'm usually early, because I have the stuff set up like an hour in advance. It's not like, oh, mommy's being lazy and you just missed the deadline. Like, no, I was ready. And something decides to crap out a minute before, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just sitting there with my hand in my pants going, well, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I supposed to do? Everyone's like, your voice is high-pitched. I'm like, really? I forgot that I set that on purpose. Silly me. Let me fix that now. Right now. keep forgetting there's a shortcut there with the bridge. They brought it back on later versions of Mario Kart. Made it more obvious. But you can actually drive on the sides of that bridge and get a little speed boost. Right now. Oh no! That was unfortunate timing because I slid through both those item boxes as I got hit with the lightning bolt, so I didn't get either of them. I say, so far the items have not been too unfair, which is why I'm kind of worried, because I just up the difficulty even by a little bit. Might be all it needs to be. I also just feel better at this game. I don't know what was wrong with me the day I played it. I don't know. That's actually a while ago, but like, one time I streamed it as I fly off the stage at an awkward angle, and like, I was just getting blown up by everything. Kind of like that! You know, I was just doing so bad, despite having played this I don't know how many times. But it had been a while, and I'd mostly played Mario Kart 8, so you go back to this after playing the new one for a while, and there was a bit of a learning curve even though you're going back. Actually, Mario Kart 64 I've never been good at, and that's a game with an even tighter learning curve. Well, I feel like that game is a little more forgiving with, like, the items. Like, I've been in, like, 8th place or, you know, pretty low in the standings in Mario Kart 64, and I'm able to, like, kind of get back into it because the items just kind of helping me, but this game is a little bit more unforgiving, but also a little bit more fair. Because you don't get the barrage of items you get in some of the modern Mario Kart games, but you also have to take that with the caveat that if you fall behind, you're likely not going to catch up unless you get, like, some miracle. As in actually being good at the game. Imagine that. More right now. You know, you guys can agree or disagree. It seems like Big Mac has a pretty positive opinion of this game. Based on him saying the best Mario Kart. I will agree it's one of the better ones. I wish it had more courses, I guess is my main critique, but I'm also spoiled by newer games that had like 40 or more courses. And those games also took from old games. This game did not. These are all new courses for this game. Like, this game didn't take Mario Kart 64 or Super Mario Kart, which were the only ones around by at this point. It didn't take those games and just, you know, remix the courses. Not that the newer ones have their own courses too, don't get me wrong. But it's a lot easier to make 90 courses when, like, 40 of them come from your previous games. Sega. I mean, Sega didn't make Mario Kart, but just in general, Sega would probably have, like, no releases if they didn't do their little collections every so often. They'd have, like, one game a year. They didn't count on their nostalgia fandom. How does Sega come up in every single stream I do? It doesn't matter if it's positive or negative. It's like, yeah, speaking of Mario Kart, Sega also. It's like, what? I'm trying to figure out what I'm talking about right now. Oh god, why did I drive into that? We're questioning my own intentions right now. It's really amusing about seeing baby Luigi trying to drive. It's like, could be the other way around. Like, he could be driving him. See, god damn it, I really was a Goomba. Fake item box. This is back when the fake item boxes were red and clearly noticeable. And even back then, I'm like, why don't they just make them the same color? Then there would actually be a threat. And then Nintendo actually looking at that. The fake item box is even in newer Mario Kart. Like, I don't even remember seeing it. Sonic Riders, that game's okay. I have the Gamecube one. I don't think I even bothered with the other two they made. Good music, I guess. Good atmosphere. I played it. I played the original. I actually played the original quite a bit. And I played it enough where I'm like, you know what? I'm good. Like, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like, oh man, they're making another one, which they did. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, it didn't look any different. It didn't, like, I mean, it was different, I'm sure, but it didn't, like, you know what I mean? Like, it didn't, like, do anything for me. It was like, alright, it's a racing game. It's got okay controls, okay, actually probably better than okay music. That is one thing. That's one of the things about Sonic games, even if they're not as good. I play them for the atmosphere. I really do. Like, for a game like Sonic Riders, it's not, I'm playing it because it's the highest quality racer I can get at the time. It wasn't. I'm playing it because I like the futuristic aesthetic, I like the music, I even like the story. There was a story in Sonic Riders, and I don't think it was the best story ever, but it made me keep playing it. I'm like, oh, what's Robotnik up to? Let's see. Let's play, like, more of these 6 shitty tracks again. I mean, they weren't bad. Like, it wasn't their worst games. Sonic R's are worst games as far as Sonic Racing games go. Sonic Riders is okay. It's an offensive. That's the charm. I was like, what's the charm when, like, something's not bad, but it's not really great either? Like, inoffensive. It's not like, oh man, I can't believe they put this out with this condition. I'm like, no, it's fine. maybe it's something they could have refined over time, and maybe I would have really liked it. But I feel like the All-Star Transform series, which is basically just kart racing, is much better, more enjoyable. Although I think Sonic Riders as a concept was kind of cool, the whole like hoverboards and all that. It wasn't fun to play. It was kind of fun to watch, kind of fun to think about. Like, oh, Sonic on a hoverboard, that works. And it did work from an aesthetic point of view. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't even know if I enjoyed it a lot. I probably did, if I'm being honest. Like, it's easy to look back at things now and be like, oh, yeah, it wasn't that great. But, like, knowing me, 2000, when that game came out, 2005 or 2004, whatever it came out, I was probably like, oh, man, this game is great. Like, I probably really loved it. It's just nothing I want to, like, revisit. This game, you know, even this game, how often do I play this? I'm playing it now, but I'm playing it as a remembering Christmas, you know. Christmas 2003, and then I probably played this game for a few years after Christmas 2003 before I eventually packed up the GameCube in favor of an Xbox 360 at the time. It's hard to believe, but there was a time where like I only kept like the most recent console. Like I would have the old ones, but they'd be like in storage or something. Like, so you know, 2007, 2008, I probably just had like my Xbox 360, maybe my GameCube hooked up. I might not even have my Dreamcast hooked up at that point. Well, I might have. I think by 2009, I brought my Dreamcast down to retirement again, but. My point being that, yeah, I didn't have like 10 generations of consoles like I do now, all hooked up at the same time. I have maybe one. You know, my Genesis, like, probably collected dust for a number of years. My, you know, even my Game Boy Advance collected dust for a while when I had the DS. Like, I mean, that's common. Like, nowadays, now that I stream, I feel like I play all the generations, not evenly, but, like, they're not forgotten, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like, I play my GameCube more now than I did in, say, 2010. It was kind of... It was old, but it wasn't like retro, you know? There's like this phase things go through, like the PS3 kind of went through, even though I wasn't a big PS3 person to begin with, but like, I guess maybe the Xbox 360, where I was like, you know, I had a PS4, I didn't really play my Xbox 360 that much anymore, and then I started to miss it after maybe 5-10 years of not playing it too much. Same thing with GameCube, you know, like I liked GameCube for like 2002 to 2006, and then I stopped playing it, not because I wanted to, because there was new stuff, new shiny stuff, got my attention. You know, I had a Nintendo Wii. It wasn't like I left Nintendo, but... I remember being on the fence about the Wii, actually. Obviously, I did get one eventually. I think Super Mario Galaxy is what convinced me to get it, because it first came out in 2006. I didn't really care about Zelda, and the big Wii game was Zelda, what was it, Twilight Princess, which was also on GameCube, so I'm like, even if I wanted that game, I'd just get it on GameCube. I wasn't sold on the motion controls, you know, the whole... Wii Sports thing, I'm like, so many people I knew had that game. I'm like, I could just play that at somebody's house if I really wanted to. I'm not, like, so determined to swing the Wiimote like a baseball bat that I need to buy one myself. Granted, when I ended up getting a Wii, I liked that, but that wasn't the main reason for getting it. It was to get, like, real games on it. Like, I think Mario Galaxy and even, like, the Mario Party 8 I thought was kind of fun. And, yeah, I eventually got a Wii. I want to say it was, like, late 2007 or mid-2007 because I knew about Mario Galaxy, and I ended up playing that game a bunch of, like, demos at GameStop, and I wanted it. That was like the one big Wii game for me. And I mean, Brawl was big too, but it's been almost every Nintendo console now. I'm thinking about it now. Even GameCube, like I think Metroid Prime is what got me into that. Like Nintendo usually comes out kind of slow. They didn't with GameCube. I know they had Melee and Luigi's Mansion pretty early, but like every other console with Nintendo, I'm always like, I'm just gonna wait like a year. I waited a year on the Switch. I waited a year. I didn't wait a year on Wii U actually. I was actually kind of excited for Wii U. You don't know, but every other console with Nintendo, I've kind of just been like wait and see. It's like you know, for the first year and a half or a year, they're just gonna remaster their games from the last console. You gotta pull a Sega and just redo their games from the last generation for a little bit. They'll put out like one blockbuster title, like Switch had Mario Odyssey, but I wasn't like. I'm a bit to play that. Like, I like Mario, but I'm not, you know. Mario Galaxy was just a different thing. I don't even look at Mario Galaxy as a Mario game, even though it is. Like, I just looked at it as a giant platformer that I really wanted to play. Obviously, Mario was in it, but... Like, I don't look at every Mario game and I'm automatically excited for it. Like, I really was not excited for Sunshine. I ended up liking it more than I thought, but I was like, oh, Mario on a beach, whatever. Like, I did not buy a GameCube for Mario Sunshine, but once I got it, I liked it, but I didn't love it. Same thing with Odyssey. Once I got a Switch, I got Odyssey. I liked it, didn't love it. I think it's better than Sunshine, not gonna get me wrong, it was a good game, but... The thing with Odyssey is the same thing with, like, almost every other good Mario game, like Mario 64, Mario, whatever. At least in the 3D ones, I don't really revisit those games. I revisit the 2D Mario games more than I revisit the 3D ones. because the 2D ones have more replayability. With the exception of maybe the Galaxy games, those are the only ones that I've played more than, like, once to beat them. After I beat 64, and I don't even mean getting all the stars, I mean, like, beating it to beat the story, and then maybe doing a few side things, I'm like, I'm done. Like, what is, like, I appreciate that Nintendo put, like, 12 hours of content in there, but that doesn't mean I really want to do it all. I don't want to go through the same 10 hub worlds and collect every single little star, and even with Galaxy, which I've played a number of times, I've not gotten all those stars. I'm like, I just want to play the game. You know, if what's there is good, like, you know, with Galaxy, it is that good that I'll keep replaying it, despite not going for 100%. To me, Mario 64 was not such a runaway hit that I had to keep playing it. Like, even now, I try to enjoy it, and I'm like, I've already seen all this. Like, I don't want to play the pirate ship level again. I don't want to play the Bowser level again. Like, it's good. It's good. It's good. Playable. But it's not like, oh man, I absolutely have to have this. Like, yeah. Once I beat it, like, don't get me wrong, when I first played it, it was a fun journey to go on. I liked going, you know, Bowser Castle levels, and the first time I saw the levels was cool, and then that was it. You know, you jump through some paintings, you fight some bosses, that's Mario 64. Same thing with Sunshine. I had a great time playing it the first time. Maybe I played it another time, and there's a few highlights of that game. I'll say that I prefer Sunshine to 64. I'm probably one of the few that does. But that also doesn't mean a ton. I think of, like, Mario 64 is like an 8 out of 10. Maybe Sunshine's like an 8.5 out of 10. Like, I don't really consider either of them masterpieces. I know that's like a controversial take. I know everyone loves their Mario 64. And I like it. It's fun. Maybe I expected too much. I also didn't play it when it first came out, or I did play it, but I didn't play a lot of it. Again, I cannot emphasize this enough, that this is coming from a Sega fan, a lifetime Sega fan who played... My first time playing Mario 64 was 2004 on my DS. I didn't even play the N64 one until much later. And I liked the DS one, but I wasn't like, oh, this is it? Like, even then I was like, this is it? Like, this is the game that's supposed to be like the greatest platformer of all time? Because at that point, 2004... You know, Mario 64 was still regarded really highly, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be such a transformative 3D game, and I'm playing it like, okay, this is fun. Like, I've played games like this before. I think Banjo-Kazooie's like on the same level. Like, it's not unbeatable in terms of quality. Anyway, I've always had this weird thing with freaking, what do you call it, Mario 64. I think it's one of the most overrated games. I don't think it's a bad game. Don't get me wrong. I do think it's a fun game. I forgot what I just did, and I just did it. Okay, I just did that one. I'm so busy just ranking on freaking Mario 64. I'm like, what else do I hate? I don't hate Mario 64. I just think it's a little, eh. Again, I'm also looking at it as somebody who played it like 8 years after it came out. So it wasn't quite as revolutionary at that point. There have been sequels and other games that try to copy it in other franchises. I still say Sonic Adventure is better than Mario 64, but... Sonic Adventure has its flaws, don't get me wrong. I do enjoy this level. This level I play so often because it's in Mario Kart 8. Which is basically the only Mario Kart game you'll ever need, because it seems like it's the only one Nintendo's ever going to put out. But they'll have a 9th one eventually, and then that will be around for about 20 years. When it is. Yeah. But, you know, Wii U didn't have any good games. Damn it again. Ah, damn, I was really hoping that item box was gonna, like, respawn. I just realized I'm on 150cc, that's why I'm getting my ass kicked a little more here. Like, do the CCs actually increase the speed of the game, or does it increase the difficulty? Because I always thought it increased the speed. Like, I thought it was like an actual auto turn, like 150cc engine was, like, faster than 101 or whatever. I mean, it's a little faster, but I think it just makes the game, makes the CPUs harder. I don't know. Well, actually, no, because in the modern games they added 200 cc's, and that is, like, ridiculously fast. At least I'm, like, struggling a bit. Like I said, I want it to be challenging, but not overly so. I'm in 5th place now. If I can do anything about that right now. I just remember in the older Mario Kart games, particularly Super Mario Kart, if you finished below 4th, you didn't even get to go to the next race. Like, you got, like, a game over, or, like, you had to, like, complete it. Whereas in the later ones, you could finish 10th, and they would still let you go to the next one. You'll just be, like, well out of the standings. So I kind of see the argument for having, you know, kind of a progression system where you can't go to the next race unless you get 4th or whatever it was, 3rd or higher, or whatever. What the hell? I forgot about that item. I literally forgot about that. I'm like, did I get run over by a chain chomp? Oh, this is not going to be a good ending. This is what I mean about it. This feels more like Mario Kart now, where, you know, you're just dealing with some BS at the end of the race. Alright, now we're back to our regular thing. Was it 200? Oh, you might be right. I probably didn't unlock it. I could swear 200 didn't come out to, like, Wii or even 8 or 7. I don't know. I know Mirror Mode was in this. Which, I didn't think Mirror Mode would be that hard. I'm like, it's the same course but backwards. But for some reason, it seems a lot harder than it should be. It's very possible I did not unlock everything in this game despite playing a lot. I just finished a huge rant about how I don't 100% games, so that's very likely. I do really like this course. I believe this course is in the back. There's some great courses in this game. I do think that Yoshi Island one is overrated. Other than that, Mario Kart Double Dash has some great courses. Not a bad game to pull from. God damn, ouch. God damn, ouch. Watch out. Hey, how you... Oh, jeez. I don't know how I didn't get hit by that. You get hit by your own special. I'm gonna say, it's not really harder. That's what I thought when I first played it. I'm like, oh, this isn't gonna be, like, any different than the regular one. It's just gonna be, you know, like a different angle or whatever. But, like, no, it does. Like, I'm playing courses I always play, but I'm like, wow, I'm hitting, like, the walls and everything. Like, it's like I never played this course, but I have. That's how I talk back then. I was like, oh, I never played this course, but I did. And it's one thing I like about this game, like, even when you get slowed down, you technically keep a little momentum. Like, the new Mario Kart games, you just go to a stop. You just fall, and you, like, your cart just sits there, everybody passes you. In this game, you still slow down, but you spin out and kind of, like, go forward a bit. So at least you can recover a little bit faster. Sometimes that's, like, all the difference between, you know, staying in the place you're in and losing a couple places in the race. Which in Mario Kart 8 happens all the time. You get hit by an item, you're probably going to lose at least 3 places. So if you're in second place, like, see, I'm in second place now, I got hit by that item, but I'm still keeping a lot of momentum. I have to re-accelerate, but I'm not like Mario Kart 8 where I'm sitting in the pits for 20 minutes waiting to get back on the track. Ah, see, I should have taken that turn there. I completely forgot. These courses are actually surprisingly branching. Like, I thought that was something they added later Mario Kart games, but no, it was in this to begin with. Ooh, I tried really hard to skip between those, and I actually feel like it hurt me more than just going for it. I keep forgetting this game doesn't have, like, the drag where you get behind somebody and pick up a little speed. Like, that wasn't until Mario Kart DS came out after this. So I keep, like, going behind people trying to draft with them or whatever. And that doesn't happen. I kind of saved that, figuring somebody was going to try and pass me. Third place. That was decent, I guess. Fortunately, that 7th is going to drag me down. Yeah, like I got 3rd in this one, but I had 7th in the other one. So, that's not going to... Overall, I'm going to be up to 4th, which is better than I thought. I just want to be in it. In it to win it. There you go. More right now. This is the course. I don't hate this course, but I just feel like people get really giddy over this course. It's just not that fun. I play this course to death at 8 because it's always on the ballot. Everybody always picks it. Just pick it for the music. The music's the best part of this damn course. The music appears in like 3 other courses in this game. Like, just play the Mario Double Dash soundtrack and like the songs. Like, why do we have to play this course all the time? I'll play this course right now. Like, I think this course has been recycled too, like 3 times. I think this appears in DS, it appears in 7, like, this course has appeared in, like, every game after this. As far as I know, it might be one it didn't, but, like, there are better Mario Kart courses. I can remember in DS, it also has some really good ones. There's, like, a pirate ship course based on the old airships. Mario 3, that was pretty fun. I don't think that course has ever been recycled again. I actually really wanted to play that one again. I thought that one would look really cool with a modern makeover. Nope, we gotta play Yoshi's Island for the 20th time. Yoshi's Circuit. Whatever it is, I get it. It looks like Yoshi from above. It's cool. Ouch. Okay, that was the one time where the item did not do what I said. I got hit by an item and I got thrown back at the weird angle there. Game physics just be like, whatever. Oh, yeah. sure this is the game that killed the thumbsticks on my original game controller, or at least made them hard to use now. There's only one thumbstick. I know what I meant. Oh, okay. For some reason I saw somebody else was flying backwards there. Oh, I have no idea how that hit. That was a nice shot, though. Hey, yo, I don't even know who's in first place. They're way ahead. Whoa! Jesus. This is when you have to worry about stuff like the chain chomps and this is before bullet bills, but those kind of items just spam the whole course happening now. And you're in second place in the last lap. Ouch! I forgot about that item. They had a lot of items in this game that they don't have anymore, like the Yoshi egg. Well, that was a special item, I think. The explosion of more items. That's what we needed, more items. My special is a giant banana peel that I think also splits into more banana peels. Banana split, if you will. God damn it again. Oh, okay, alright, I was just kidding. That's typical Mario Kart. Oh, god damn it. Typical Mario Kart. Here we go. This is when the fatigue starts to set in. Not even that late in the game, either. They're gonna be protected by that. Yep, they were hard. I'm in last now. Just like that. And I'm not even getting that good items either for being in last place. That's what I mean about, being in last place does not guarantee you, like, amazing items. Wow, very disappointing. More disgraceful performances like that right now. Hey, yo. Alright, now I'm in 7th place. Woohoo. Don't think I can finish any higher than, like, 4th, even if I win the next one outright. This one's tough, too. EK Mountain has got some crazy, like, mountains on it. They really did, like, take a lot of Double Dash for 8. This one there as well. This entire cup is there. Alright, I just randomly got a Spiny Shell, like, early on in the race. I don't think I've ever gotten a Spiny Shell as my first item. That was literally my first item. Even the game's like, you know what? You've got a tough go at it, Junior. Have a Spiny Shell. I'm like, I will take that. And I took it. Ooh, here we go. Alright. Yeah. A little race this. Ooh, geez. Alright. Better to slow down a little bit. Oh no! That's what I meant. Better to slow down a little bit than get slowed down later. Early enough in the race that I get back to this. It's not early enough. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm hoping I get going soon. What's up here? Well, the Spiny Shell would be nice. It wouldn't do a whole hell of a lot, but it wouldn't hurt. And... Again with this mushroom can be right back in the race. Even back in 2003, I was getting nothing but mushrooms in the lower places. Oof. Freaking item box there. Oh god, it's a bomb. Oh, I just missed that. I saw the explosion go off right behind me. Oh my god. This is before they nerfed the Superstar. The Superstar in modern Mario Kart. The modern Superstar lasts for like maybe 5 seconds, if that. And I mean, I'm not saying it needs to last like 20 seconds, but damn, it's like pointless. And that star also saved me from getting hit by the lightning bolt, so it had a double effect of, I got to hit a couple people, and as a bonus, I didn't lose all that place. Oh, goddamn it again. Hey, I do enjoy not mushroom for error because it took the words and made it another phrase, but also involved the Mario item. Oh, great. I also always liked how this course, maybe a few others do too, but this course has more of like a hand-drawn feel, like the mountains feel like they're drawn in. That like rocky texture or whatever. That was perfect. Whoever did it off the stage this time. Anyway. Oh wow, my shell went right like into the crevice there. Very What the hell? I'm gonna end up finishing in 6th because of this. Nothing even happened there. Like, I'm gonna finish 6th, but it's not because an item blew me up or whatever. It just happened. It really is. That's an accurate way to describe that. I know you were making a pun, but So really, this is one of the Mario Kart games, and there were others like this, but especially this one. You don't mess around with this game. Like, you can't make a few mistakes and, like, just mushroom get you right back in the race, you know? Yeah, award ceremony, I ain't gonna be getting any awards. Oh, well. What are you gonna do? What can you do? So there was one more cup, and then I might still try the all-Kart tour. We'll see. Yeah, the all-cup tour. We'll see. Right now. Yeah, really, especially this game, which, you know, it's good, but it's not. Because I don't know where I was going with that. I do enjoy woohoo. This one had some really cool courses, but also with that comes very difficult courses, especially the Rainbow Road in this game was killer. I think it's one of the few Rainbow Roads not to be in Mario Kart 8. It's not very accessible. It's very easy to fall off. They all are, but especially this one. This course is pretty fun. I mean, they're all fun, objectively, but do you have any chance to do anything? Probably not. Whoa, oh, that was close. Saw that item box, just. Whoa. Fireball. Remember, this is like a constant, like, drift all the way down. It's kind of cool, actually. I like the way this is laid out. You won't get too many complaints from me on track design. Track design was great. They had a few more of them, but the ones they have are really good. It's actually a miracle I got as much use out of this game as I did with only 20 tracks. I played a ton of this game. I'll do this again and again and again. I'm sure it took me a long time to get to the point where I can be competitive in 150cc, let alone win, because I eventually did win them all. I believe I got first place in all the cups, including the all-cup tour. I don't know how, because I play this game now and I'm like, I can't even finish in fourth. Whoa! See, that's what I mean. It had a fun feel to it now, like most Mario Kart games. Felt like a good balance of like competitive and, you know, still the usual nonsense for which these games are known. Yo. Ooh, somebody blew it back there. Woo! I'm leaning forward or leaning to the side a little bit as if that's going to help me. Like, if this is like the Wii and I can just control my motion with my body. Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Well, there's that one. That's the end of that. Effort wasted. And that's the Mario Kart feeling when you just know, like, yep, I basically just raced, you know, 75% perfect race for nothing. That sinking feeling. And it's like, well, yep, because then it just snowballs. You can't just make one mistake in Mario Kart. You make one mistake, and then the game's like, yeah, you're done. But just in case you thought you had any hope, you're done. That's literally just how it has to go. Mario Kart. Like I say, I was just trying to get to that finish line because I'm like, the longer this draws on, the more items I'm going to hit by. Championship mode, you have to race every single track. I think that's what I may or may not try, the All Cup Tour. Depending on how this goes and depending if I feel like it. I was more just testing myself now to see if I was even competitive for that, because that's the thing is I've done that before, and then I'm on like track 10, and I'm like, man, I'm not even in this anymore. Why am I still racing? Right now. Go. This one felt like the least like Mario. Like why are we like? It's not like a Koopa thing. It's literal dinosaurs. Like, why are we in like prehistoric time with the Mario game? What Mario game is this from? I'll find that. I know what Mario game that's from. Mario Kart. It's that haunting feeling of dread and disappointment I have in my heart. Oh, that's Mario Kart. Oh no! See, this is when they start introducing obstacles and things that do knock you off course for longer than a second. Oop, did I get him? Maybe. Wow. A lot of man kills. They can hit those when you guys. Any Mario Kart. That's why I like Whoa, okay. Whoa, okay. I do enjoy taking it easy and then I throw a freaking giant projectile in. Watch out. Wait, I was carrying on from Mario Kart 64, but like every time you get hit, you'd be like, oh, exaggerated reaction. Mushroom will not get me back in the race after I fly up to the fireball. Oh no! That was shocking. Oh no! Whoa, watch out. Oh, knocked him off the edge. Alright. Whoa. Still finish this race in like 7th place after some nonsense happened. It will happen. I remember getting so frustrated in this game because I was trying to get the, I think you have to get first place just to even unlock the All-Cup Tour, and I wanted the All-Cup Tour, and I'm like, I can never finish this in first because there would always be one track, whether it was this one, whether it was Rainbow Road, there'd always be one track I would do terribly on. So overall, like, my score wouldn't be good enough to get first place in the Cup, and I would play this whatever it's called, Special Cup over and over again. And whether it was this course, whether it was the first one, the third one, whatever. There's only 4 courses, but it'd be like I'd be in first place for like all but one of them, and that would knock me out of the race, like out of the standings. And I'm like, I don't know what to do here. Like, I'll practice like all these tracks, and something will mess me up I didn't expect. Yeah, this one's pretty killer, but I mean, you gotta have a Mario Kart games have to have a Bowser Castle Tour. Bowser game. Or whatever that is right now. No. Ooh, Bowser. Whoops. After they look like, what were they, blue cubes, like in the N64 game, they look like blue cubes. Now they always look like whoops. Watch out, Fireball. Bowser just got trashed in his own castle. Get that Bowser. I'm not even Bowser. Watch out. Oh no! She really is. She's both in and out of the castle, but it's all part of the racing. That was tough. Oh geez, this part with the Bowser like shooting fireballs at you too. There wasn't enough going on here. Oh yeah, this one. And then you turn the other way. I always thought that was creative. How you go toward the Bowser statues away from them. Simple touch. It works. It's one of the better Bowser castles. The N64 one is like almost too hard. Like I always suck at that one. This one is just right, I think. It's a little tricky, especially if it's those things. Oh, I got that. Got fireballs in Bowser's Castle. I feel like playing old school Mario now. Waiting to pick up another item, and then they're all fake item boxes. Jeez, I will say the computer's really good about placing those fake ones. Oh, jeez, alright, I got squeezed between the wall. There's always like that one moment you're waiting for, like the I messed up moment, where it's like, What's it gonna be? Like, you know you're not gonna quite get into first, but you're like, what's gonna knock me out like that? Like, you know, it's one thing not to win, but you're just like, all right, well, I'm not gonna catch up, so I can only go down from here. Can't really seem to go up. What's the thing gonna be that pushes me down ultimately? Sometimes it's just a simple little mess up, like I hit a wall at a weird angle and the shell hit me, and then after that, the game decided, well, we're done with you. Look at the 3 people ahead of me, assuming that map is accurate. Like, they look so far ahead of me right now. I don't see how I'm going to catch up, even if they get blown up a couple times. They might. There's one thing in Mario Kart, you know, that you get punished for more than just playing it. It's succeeding. If you succeed at Mario Kart is very pissed off that. It really is. It literally is a shell game. Oh, wait. Yeah. People need to come out of theirs. Out of the shell, that is. Like Randy, you can come out of his shell and check out Christmas Chaos, December 21st. Ooh, there's a long comment by Big Mac. Woo! It's Mario time. Set of 3 mushrooms is going to end the race because those last lap. At least I'm like consistently in 3rd or 4th. I mean, that's not great, but I've always noticed this weird thing in the game, maybe it's just me, where you can finish 4th in every race and actually finish higher than 4th overall, which it looks like I might have a chance to do here, because I'm in 3rd right now, even though I finished 4th in every race. It doesn't always work out, but I can at least maybe get a bronze if I finish in 4th in the next one, which I know that's not a great place to finish, but you have options on multiplayer. That's true. It really would be. Hey, yo. The only problem is it's split screen, and I do not like split screen. Ah, God, this course is so brutal, though. Like all Rainbow Roads are, but there's this one, I just remember. It's like so many holes in the track, and just like nobody wants to play this one. Alright, let's play it. I mean, it's cool looking, don't get me wrong. They're all cool looking. Like, I've always liked the Rainbow Roads. The looks, it's like a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not rating it on looks.
Oh, yeah.
I kind of like the Rainbow Roads where it's like one long thing instead of 3 laps. Like, you know, this one, if you survive 1 lap, that's great. You gotta do 2 more laps of this nonsense. Other ones, you go, oh! Wow, the fact that I'm even still racing right now is a miracle. Forget that I'm in 4th and 6th. All right, there we go. I'm gonna say, at some point we're gonna fly off that thing. Yep, here we go. Here comes the boom, basically. Give up now. We're getting pummeled into submission by Mario Kart right now. What the heck? I just like lost all my items, but I also knocked the person out of the way. Very often. Did they get hit by my items, or did I just drop them? It's like, I don't want these items anymore. You can have them. One of them. You're right back in the race. Alright, here we go. Let's try to go for 4th. Yeah. See what happens. Jeez, I literally had to do that. That was like a wall of friggin' banana peels. You see that? There was no way anyone was going to clear that without getting rid of the banana peels. Like, you couldn't, there was no track to drive on. Around them. It's like, oh, just go around them. It's like, where? I do love how that shell just followed them at such a weird, like, it was like they were, like, faster than the shell than they weren't. See, here, someone always bumps me off here. This turn here is, like, where I always lose all my momentum if I ever have it. Between that and, like, how ridiculous this is, and then people put banana peels on the booster pads, so you end up boosting into them. This part here, where it evens out, it feels a little more fair. Yeah, the physics in this game, they were good, but the problem is they were too good. Like, you get smacked by a heavier cart, and you just go flying. They definitely turn that down in future games, where you can get hit by another cart, but it usually doesn't make much of a difference in your trajectory. It might knock you off a little bit. But in this game, depending on what you get hit by, which, I mean, is realistic. If you get hit by a heavier cart, you would, you know, damage. Like Now you want to be realistic. In a game with giant shells flying around, you want to start using real physics. I thought I'm even in 5th place this late into Rainbow Road here is a miracle, by the way. I digress. This part, I know I can do this part. I know I can do some of the ending. It's this part coming up that is like, besides that, which there was literally no way to avoid that, but this part here is where it's going to probably end. Bloody. Yep. I'm like, I did not think. I was like, I had a good feeling, and then I didn't. So back to the scrap pile we go. I made a couple comebacks in this one, but this is going to have to be quite a humdinger. If any chance at that 4th place. Let's see, we're coming up toward the end. I got 2 good items. It's going to depend on timing. Still enough time for some BS to happen, though. That's all I can say. I need to knock at least 1 or 2 people out. No, I think that person might have gotten hit by that. Nope, 5th place. Toaster's messages aren't going through the chat for some reason. Okay. I believe you. I can't even fix things when my own stream doesn't work. So I don't know why that would happen. And I don't know how I would even fix that if I knew why it was happening. Not trying to be a jerk, it's just I don't even know why my own stream does what it does. Holy crap, I still finished 3rd. That's hilarious. I finished 4th, 4th, and 5th in that race, in that series of races. And I'm going to finish 3rd overall. I mean, I assume he tried reloading the stream or whatever. Toaster's 8. No, I honestly don't. That doesn't make sense to me personally. I obviously haven't done anything. I haven't changed any settings that would make him unable to talk. I've been playing this game the whole time. So, yeah, maybe he got his system, but I really don't get that. Has he tried commenting on someone else's stream just to see if it works? I mean, I don't know if it's a Twitch thing or well, it wouldn't be a computer connection thing if you're on the internet. I mean, my messages, unless he's, well, I mean, he's not saying anything. I have a filter, but not that. Oh, I get to see the credits. Yay. Oh, look, he's working. Look at the Rebel Scum. So, hey, I'm one of them. I'm in that Rebel Scum, thanks to my getting sort of lucky there, because I really should not have done that well, but alright. Against my better judgment, because I am having a decent amount of fun here. Against my better judgment, I'm going to do the 100... what do you call it? The championship cup, basically. The all-cup tour. And yes, I did see that last message, Toaster. It looked fantastic. So yeah, this one is the... I think it's random. I think the first one is always Luigi's Circuit, and the last one is always Rainbow Road, but everything in between that is completely random, which I always liked. Alright, now I gotta do the Santa hat in the color of pee-pee. What color is Peep? I don't have a yellow hat. Like, what do you want me to do here? I'll put on a Santa hat of a color. It has to be an actual color. I've got this. Is that PP? I don't know. I got red. I got green. You can't really tell the colors. It's kind of dark in here. I got blue. Everyone likes blue, right? Wear red for Mario. I don't know. And there's this really stripy one here. It's kind of fun, right? Yeah, if no one says anything, I'm putting the stripy one on because PP is not a color. I have to explain that. We've got some problems here. PP is not a color. What is the worst? That's what I'm wondering that too, because I do remember as a kid, my goal was just to finish in like the top 3, like in every race, because I couldn't finish lower than 3rd overall. And if there's a tie, it always goes to you. Like if you and the CPU are tied at 2nd, you get 2nd. Like there's no tiebreaker. And, like, there's nothing else, so... Yeah, no, I'm sure there's a way to do it. Especially in this game, I always felt like the lower players were kind of random. I'm just put this damn hat on. Alright, clip of the week, I at least know how to do that. Pee-pee, I don't know what I'm doing here with that pee-pee. Hey, I don't remember what clip I have.
Wow! Okay.
That really isn't
What have you done?
Let me return it.
Insanity later. I like that. Really just gone. Alright.
Ah, you're wearing
He was missing the sun filters.
ran away.
I like how it's even got his face on it.
You could
Yeah, I saw it.
hypothetically
Checking
finish
up
maybe
with you
second
there.
or third in every race in like the championship cup and maybe somehow get first because other people messed up.
I do enjoy those
The
doing that fun, but
consistency
yeah,
of
it comes
finishing
back.
second every time might outweigh some people who finish first and then finish like fifth. I mean, that's not Melvin's gift opening. That's it is from the party Melvin was at. That is me opening the Serenity Now button. That must have been before or after I opened the pinky colored hat. Yo. Don't worry about that. To enjoy the pinky colored hat. What the hell is that? Like, what is happening right now? What do I say during most of Mario Kart games? Melvin's gift opening 2024. Okay. Oh no! We'll be opening some fresh gifts during Christmas chaos. God damn. I knew I was going to hit that, and I knew I was going to hit the one after it. I did. So I can't really be disappointed if I knew the result was coming. No. Watch out. Yeah. Cruise. Watch out. Oh, yeah. They love their banana peels. Like, that one freaking Rainbow Road or whatever had like a whole wall of banana peels. I'm like, how's anyone gonna get through that? Like, it's so ridiculous it's even possible. Game's like, we really don't care. Like, we really will just spam that freaking item as many times as we need to make sure you lose. And they do. Oh, do they ever? Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Kind of that moment where you just realize you're just not gonna catch up. But hey, second's not bad. Let's see if I can do it. I mean, I can try to finish. I mean, obviously you want to finish as high as possible, but if I finish second every race, maybe I'll somehow sneak into first. I don't know. There is a bit of RNG to this game, more than a bit. It's not controversial to say. Where, yeah. Different people can win every time, so we'll see. Hopefully I'm one of those people right now. Well, Luigi Stadium. Oh, God, everybody just took off with me. The entire, like, Black Friday, everyone just ran through the door at the same time. And we're sitting there like, hey, what did I miss? Oh, that's a big banana peel. Oh, no! Not very appealing. Before Big Mac said that. Wasn't very appealing. Oh, no! Really got burned in that deal. The puns are pretty funny to try to come by this game. I always thought some of the specials were so broken, like Bowser being able to throw a giant shell that covers most of the field. Some of them are fair, like, you know, the fireball's fast. It's not like the giant shell that like rips half the track apart. It's like, really? It works. Why not? Ooh. Oh, sorry, hold on. We got a subscription. BJ Flips just subscribed. Thank you so much. I know you watched my streams before, maybe like twice, but I still watched them. I know you are a follower of mine. Thank you. Thanks for the sub. Again, invest that in a better microphone or something. Oh no! Got all excited 2 seconds later. Oh no! Chaos Warbles. You make a disappointed sound of your choice. Probably be oh no. Oh no! Watch out. Oh no! I swear I'm not doing this on purpose now. Maybe the first two I was. Now it's not funny anymore. You know, there's like a point in Mario Kart you can laugh at yourself. Like, I got hit by the thing. That's funny. And then when it happens like 6 times in a row, you're like, okay, it's not funny. It stopped being funny after the third one. Alright, I have a feeling that says Bobby Feet Palooza. I'm not even going to read it. I have a feeling that's what it says. It's not a thing. Rumors are not true. It will not be a Bobby Feet Palooza. Say. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. I want to read this message here. Following since you... Oh, nice. And kudos say you remember the game I was streaming, because I do remember streaming that game, but that was a little while ago. Cool. Glad you like what you're seeing. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello and subscription. Feel free to keep stopping on by. We got some great content here. Great for Christmas 2024. I always have to say it like that. Christmas 2024. Back to disappointment. From disappointment, back to success, back to more disappointment. Oh no! Oh, I landed the track. Ah, it's still gonna be 6th place. Very disappointing. Still happy. We got BJ flips on the streams. One stream today. We're only doing one stream today, believe it or not. I do quite a few streams. But alright, so about 10 points overall. Still 3rd in the standings. That's what I'm kind of looking at here. And apparently my Footpalooza is only on Nickelodeon of all places. I mean, I guess it was going to be on anything. That's fitting, because I did grow up watching a lot of Nickelodeon. Ooh, Mushroom Bridge, track 3. We're only like a quarter way through this. Track 3 of 16. Hey, yo. At least I'm doing better on these courses than the first time I played them, because you've already seen me play these all once. I mean, that last bridge was not so great, but... Ouch, this has been somewhat competitive, and now the game's gonna be like, have you though? Smack me around a little bit. Never that way. Oh, geez, I almost boosted into that fake item box. That shortcut over there with the bridge is really like tempting to take, but also very difficult. Oh, it's funny, they're double shells. I'm like, which one am I gonna pick? I'm like, they're both shells. Ouch. Raise a taxi. We already played that game. Play it again. Oh, I lost my item. I'm like, didn't I have another shell in reserve? Hey, yo. Ah, I missed that. I missed the chance to kill someone. I won't miss it. Oh, that was cool. I was aiming that one. I didn't think it would line up that well, but it did. Okay, this is one where it's like, I've already kind of committed to this. I better finish it. Kind of didn't, but... Still stuck around at least. Alright, here we go. Last lap on Mushroom City or Mushroom Bridge. Mushroom something. A lot of mushrooms, as Big Mac was mentioned earlier. Not mushroom for approval. Plenty of mushroom. Okay. Determination. So we gotta get a win here over Bowser. We gotta get a win over there because it's fun to have these nice little 2nd and 3rd place finishes, but we're not going to make any progress if we don't beat the person ahead of us. Well, we didn't beat them, but we held on to 2nd place. Step, I guess. Weird seeing Bowser and Mario celebrating together. Alright, that keeps me in 3rd. And actually, Wario got ahead of him somehow, so... Technically, I keep thinking it's Bowser Jr. and Donkey Kong as my main opponents, and it is, but it's also the other two. Right, now we're at track 4. This is where it would normally be the end of the cup, and instead it's the quarter pole. We're racing right now. Right? It really doesn't matter how you start. I feel like every time I start, everyone just takes off ahead of me. Watch out. Ooh, that was close. Again. Again. Oh, hey, oh! Very conveniently timed. That time the mushroom really did help me. I feel like mushrooms used to be a little more helpful in Mario Kart games. Now they're just so disposable. You get like 20 from the game. But especially on a course like this where there's so much sandy terrain you can cut across using the mushroom. Instead of, just going over it. Part of this game really is, oh, that was fun. Part of this game really is just hoping the opponents mess up. Like, that's pretty much how I got ahead there. If that opponent didn't hit that obstacle, I probably would still be behind him. So there's a little bit of luck in there, in fact, quite a bit. It really is Mario coming in. More right now. Oh, that's not a little. Let's say, hey, no mistake goes unpunished in this game, so even like a little mistake can turn into something more. Like we will right now. Oh no! Right, the only punishment I took there was just being on a Mario Kart track. Literally was nothing I could have done differently there. So why did you lose there? Well, have you ever heard of Mario Kart? If you exist on the Mario Kart track, you are very prone to having these little weird, freaky things happen to you. They are freaky. They are weird. More right there. Go. No. Oh, what the heck? Is that my shell or just like a shell in general? Watch out. Oh no! Alright, I got the Bowser special. Oh, I messed up. How do you miss with it? This is one of the few courses where that shell's not as strong because you're on a big open course instead of like a little one, right? Oh no! Oh no! Well, that's the end of that. Just like my car was literally swallowed up, so too were my hopes and dreams. Yeah, this is the part where you go kind of emotionally numb for the rest of the race because you had a legitimate chance to win it or even finish in the top 3, and now that's gone. Might be able to sneak it in the 4th. Might be able to, being the key word here, so that's over. So any progress, the first 2 tracks, the first 2 laps are basically useless. We basically just wasted our time. I apologize for that. I mean, that's fine. Yeah, now you get to watch that disappointment. Hey, I still appreciate the sub. I think I'm somehow still in 3rd place. Maybe not. No, I still am. Despite all the standings stayed the same, despite finishing in 5th. That makes me even more mad I couldn't have gotten up to 4th or 3rd. It really made a difference. Because I'm like 13 points out of 1st now. I'm likely not going to get much higher than 3rd. But we'll see. We're still a quarter way through. At least I'm more in this. Like I said, the last time I did this, when I did an all-cup tour on stream, I was like in last place for like the first 3 or 4 races. By the time I got any better, I was already like out of the competition. Like I was just running them just to race them, basically. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, they still matter right now. If I can finish in 4th or better, still maybe make a push for the playoffs, whatever we call it here. Chance. Like, I've been competitive in every race. I'm doing all I wanted. And yeah, I would have liked to have won that one. I still haven't gotten a win. Like, I haven't gotten 1st place yet. A lot of races to go. This is only number 5 out of 16. Not 16. I was supposed to 20. There's only 16 tracks. Because there's 5 cups. One of them's the all cup tour. So there's still 2 tracks. 16 is still a decent number back then. Now it's like that's all there are. I'd say there's been 20 tracks in this game. There's only 16. I think DS had 20 or 24. But they also had an all cup tour and there were more races. And that all cup tour took a while. All the races. They also like more than doubled the number of courses because they use old courses as well. Oh no! That got me all turned around. Yes, I did say that. Whoa! Ooh, an item! Ah, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Somehow they avoid. That's actually props to Wario right there. Because they avoided my Bowser shell. They won't avoid that one. They avoided my Bowser shell on a track that's like basically a hallway. Like, look how narrow this track is. To avoid that, that is actually yeah, I'm complimenting a computer player. It's not even a real person playing. But if it was, I'd be like, damn, bro. Or sis, or whatever. You nailed that one. Oh, yeah. Great. Oh, I was gonna say, all right, I still got hit by it, but the fact that I got out of 1st place for a second, and then I ended up like letting the other person get hit by the spiny shell, that was not on purpose, but that worked out. That spiny shell, and the spiny shell did hit me. I got hit by like kind of the radius of it, but hey, could have been worse. Kind of always in this state of dread in this game where it's just like, well, could have been worse. Yeah, it wasn't the result we wanted, but shit! Damn it! And there it is. There's the thing that ruins your day. There it is. That sucks. 4th. Could have been 2nd, maybe even 1st, but should have at least been 2nd. There it is. what was I to do? Like, I avoided so many close calls with the spiny shell dodge, all this other stuff, and then literally a giant Bowser shell is just gonna roll over me in the last, like, quarter of a lap, not even. It's like, oh, I'm in third, but I'm, like, very distantly out of it. Like, I'm ahead of fourth by 6 points. I'm out of second. Forget about first. I'm out of second by 14 points. That's quite a big, like, range of scores. So we'll see what we can do, but I'm not... I mean, it would have really been nice to get second or third there, especially, like, I'm going to end up looking back at this, and, you know, if I finish, like, 10 points out, say, at the end of it, if I make it more competitive, I'm going to be like, well, those races where I finished in fifth, where I could have finished in second or first, I'll be wide. I kind of saw that. I mean, at least that was my own shell. Like, I understand why that was dumb. I'm still, like, seething about the last one. It's like, that's why I play Mario Kart. I get to a point, it's like, what's the point? Like, what is the point of trying to do well? You're just going to end up, like, blowing up in the last 20 feet. Like, blow me up now. Like, why even wait? This is the game. I choose to play. We're complaining about it right now. You know? Oh, I thought you were going to blow up that bottom car. My item. I want that. What the hell? What's my item? I don't want that item. Oh, alright. And I'm losing places just by racing right now. And now I'm out. Mario Kart giveth, the Mario Kart taketh away. I mean, yeah, these fifth place finishes are killer. You saw in that one cup how I finished in fourth every race, and I somehow still got third overall. So fourth is not a death sentence. Fifth, though, is a little harder to justify. Well, that did happen too. I think I finished like in fifth. Physics of that did not make sense. I've been kind of complimenting this game for its physics for the most part. Like, that did not make any sense. Just from a mere physics point of view. Because I hit that car. That was my bad. Anyhow. Oh, jeez. Planning to watch the Game Awards. Well, this Thursday I'm actually doing a Christmas stream on my other channel, my YouTube channel. So, probably, I never stream the Game Awards anyway, but I mean, I might talk about them afterwards, like during other streams, but... I appreciate the question. I'm not used to getting questions that are gaming relevant. But, yeah, I'll probably check out the Game Awards. I forget what time they are. It's not a generation thing, but I didn't think I'm hoping, I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping Astrobot gets Game of the Year, but I can't doubt it. Ooh, okay. Oh, no, I'm saying that one. Yeah, another disappointing finish at the end. Oh, we had what we had. Alright. Yeah, hoping to see Astrobot maybe do better than people think. As my bad luck continues, I'm only 4 points out of fourth place right now. At this point, that's my goal, is just to hold on to the top 3 spot. We're like almost halfway through. Almost halfway. 7 out of 16 races here. Which is about my success rate. I win less than half the time. This shell actually, like, devastates people, or not. It'll somehow not hit anybody despite being on that entire path. Whoa! Alright, that was actually slightly more preferable than just falling out the pit. Great. Ooh, explosion. That was an expensive looking explosion. See, now I'm going to start doing well now that I'm not, like, in the race. Well, hey, they all count. Win them all. You got to win one at a time. Having a few. Oh, alright. Appreciate you stopping by. Hopefully we see more of you soon. I'll be here for another 40 minutes, however long it takes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, alright. draft, but they don't have to draft in this game. Like, yeah, they draft in some of the future ones. I do enjoy YOLO Luigi. I mean, yeah, he is in the game. Watch out, that's a rock. I feel like I just kind of slowly coasted into that item box. Oh, crap. Okay, I almost threw a shell, and then I'm like, wait a minute, that person has invincibility. I probably just hold on to the shell. So I'll throw it after. Yo, watch out, red box. And I don't mean the DVD rental service. Oh, jeez, alright. Mushroom really might help me get right back in the race. Luigi really did kill the CEO. This is the part of the show where Toaster says a bunch of things that I don't understand. More right now. Oh, god damn it again. God damn it another time. I like how I'm still kind of sort of staying in the race because like everybody else is getting hit too. So we're all just kind of like tumbling down this mountain together. Tumbling down a mountain. Wonder what we're doing. Playing Mario Kart. Getting screwed over. Okay, we got somehow avoided that. Now I'm gonna need a good item. Oh, never mind. I'll get no items because that's how this works. And then I'll get passed by that person. Then I'll try to win. Wait, it's 5th place. God damn it. Now, god damn it again. Alright, well, also matters who we finished ahead of, but it might not matter that much. Let's see right now. Oh, shoot. I think I lost 3rd. No, I'm still in it, but I got literally... Now I'm going to lose it in the next race. Again, this is why you got to finish higher than 5th or 3rd or 4th or whatever. Like, I'm living off the fact that I had 2 good races in the beginning of this. Really nothing since then. 32 points out of 1st place, so may as well forget about that. 21 points out of 2nd place. Right now, I just gotta stay competitive for that. Exactly. I gotta start dancing like that weird person there and just stay competitive for 3rd and maybe try to make a run at 2nd. I doubt it. It's Daisy Cruiser right now. Of course, it's only fitting that it's Daisy Cruiser and Daisy's the person right behind me in the standings. So they'll be right on my tail right now. Chills flying around here. It'd be nice if I get a 1st place finish or even 2nd place. It kind of gets some distance between me and the next person standing. Right now, I am barely clinging on to 3rd place. It's hard to believe I'm even in 3rd place this long. How many 5th or lower finishes I've had in a row. Not even like recently in a row. Also, all. Special. Ooh, some kind of weird bot that actually says, it literally says suspicious in it. So like if you weren't already suspicious of them, they tell you to be suspicious in their user. That's actually good advertising. So be suspicious of that one. You get the best viewers. You want to follow Suspicious Drug Dealer 37. Definitely a real thing. Definitely not a bot or anything like that. Look at that, right? It's always the best viewers, too. You know, I might be more inclined to believe them if they were, like, get okay viewers. You know, like, it's always the best. How are they always the best viewers? Where are they getting these viewers? And what makes them better than, like, your average viewer? Like, how do you even rate that? I can see, like, the most viewers, but it's always the best viewers. Like, what makes a viewer better? Like, help me, because I do not know. Yeah, I wanted that. I was like trying to hold off because I knew someone was right behind me. I'm like, they took 1 or 2 last shots at me toward the end. My first place finish, way too late in the race to be getting it, but seriously, no, I don't want some graphics. I want the best viewers, not just a lot of viewers. I want the best. I don't know how we rate that. Are they really good at viewing? Like, how do you view better than somebody else? These people are really good at watching videos. We've done tests, and they are the best viewers. All right, that puts me 9 points out, or 9 points up on 4th place. Little breathing room, but still got to keep going here. First place finishes obviously are going to be huge. This is not the course I was hoping to see right now. I knew we were going to play it eventually. We're going to play all the courses, but Dino Jungle is not one I'm good at, and I'm going to try and just finish top 4 here, maybe. See if we can even do that right now. Say, Dead Daisy Cruiser, I mean, yeah, I still had a couple close calls, but that was easily my best place in the stream so far. I stayed in first pretty much all of it. Not seen that. I mean, other than the easy difficulty, we've not seen that many other difficulties. Maybe 100cc a couple times. This course is just tough. Forget about the items and everything else. It's hard enough to forget about. To just do okay on this course is difficult as well. The pitfalls and obstacles. Not to mention the giant-ass dinosaurs. I mean, it is right in the name. You will see dinosaurs. But they may as well just call this course, you will see dinosaurs. Don't even, like, make it like, you might see them. No, you will see them. Oh. Is that dog out there? Oh, what's up? God damn. Oh, no! Oh, come on! The game went to so much trouble to make sure I fell off that bridge. The game was like, we're just gonna, yeah, Mario sneezed, you fell off the bridge. Like, how ridiculous was that? Like, that really needed to happen there? Like, I'm sorry, it's just a sadistic game. It's like a cruel ex-lover that, like, isn't even into you anymore, but, like, they just want to fuck over all your their future relationships. Like, they're just like, I don't really want you, but I'm just gonna mess you up. Like, that's what the game basically is. The game's like, yeah, you were kind of teetering, and I don't really care if you fall off this bridge, but I'm gonna throw you off it anyway. Like, that's basically Mario Kart. Mario Kart's like, I just don't want you to have any success. I don't really have any stake in it, but I don't like seeing you happy, so there you go. That was me driving this time. I will admit I do mess up a lot in this game, but I also, to a point where I don't care, because what's the difference? I'm either going to mess up a lot, and that's how I'll lose, or I'll do well, and the game will mess me up, and I'll still end up in the same goddamn place. Like, it really, Mario Kart teaches you that it really does not matter how good you are at anything. You will be knocked down by some unknown force, and you will fail. That is today's goal of the day. Not right now. That'll happen. Yeah, see, I did not have a good feeling about this one, and so far, I mean, we were doing okay in the first two. There was that little bridge thing, but in general, not looking so good right now. We got 8th place staring us in the face here. And there it is. 8th place is like, hey, what's up, bitch? I'm right here. It's like, what's up, 8th place? I've seen you before. All too familiar with 8th place. I mean, there's still something on the line here. We don't want to finish 8th place. I mean, finish 6th, still not great, but at least salvage a couple points. Yeah, this is just pretty bad. There's literally like no more race to go. So 6th place, not great. Coming off that 1st place finish, very disappointing. But not surprising, honestly. I mean, yeah, would I like to have done better? Of course. So now my cushion's kind of melting away here. I'm like almost 40 points out of 1st place, so we can forget about that. I'd have to win every single race for like the rest of the time, and the person in 1st would have to lose every single race. It's not even competitive between 1st and 2nd. You look at the top 5, there's a little bit of, I guess, range between them. I don't know. This is not looking good. But we'll go to the next course. We'll see what we got. Oh, why couldn't I have gotten this one? This one's fairly easy. Instead of getting Dino Jungle, like, completely kill my momentum. Let's see if we can get it back with this one. There's no getting around it. We're gonna have to finish 1st and, like, at least, like, half the races left, if not all of them. Like, I left myself no room. Forget about mushroom for error. There's no room for error right now. Hold on. This bronze cup. That's maybe what we're fighting for. We're fighting for bronze. We're not fighting for gold. We're not fighting for silver. Those are off the pitch. We are fighting for bronze at best. I would not be surprised if I lost it by the end. Because there's still enough races to go. I don't know what one we're on. We're on 8 right now. 8 out of 16. So we're like halfway into it. We have a pretty good idea of where we are. You know, there's a little bit of wiggle room, but generally I'm not getting up to 2nd. I'm getting to 1st. People behind me, I mean, I could probably fall as low as 5th if I'm not careful. We'll see how the game decides to play this. This went from like some friendly, like, oh, we're just gonna remember this old game to like, time to beat the odds or whatever, or it became like so much more desperate. God damn it again, so much more desperate. Compared to how it started, it was like, oh yeah, just gonna play this fun little game, yeah, it's fun. Now it's like, oh, well, trying to get her ass. Ouch. Okay. I was literally dependent on the other person messing up. That had like nothing to do with me doing well because they had a what do you call it, banana peel that I didn't pick. That's the only reason why I was able to kind of sneak in there. I mean, I know at the end of the day, a win's a win. Doesn't really matter how you do it. All right, 4th place, not like my ideal situation, but slight improvement over the last race there. I mean, there's no secret here that we're not exactly running away with this one. Although I did get my... Alright, I'm 9 points ahead of 4th right now. Although 5th is looming right there, 10 points behind, so... Basically just another of a series of racers, and this one's no joke either, this Yoshi's Circuit. A lot of stuff can happen here. This one's notorious in Mario Kart 8 for some just nonsense around some of these tight corners. I mean, the bright side, I mean, at least I'm not going to be super competitive or angry now if I don't get first, because I'm well out of first. I'm basically playing it. Still doing better than the last time I streamed this, where I was freaking well out of it. I think I finished 6th or something by the end of it. I don't know if I won a single race, but I've been a little better this time. Some would argue much better, except for the inevitable Mario Kart curse of luck that happens in almost every one of these races. Play a lot of Double Dash Toaster. I know you're a big Gamecube fan. Oh no! Oh, all of a sudden I'm like, alright, I mean I'm in 5th, but out, never mind, alright. I only saw some hope. Sorry Mario Kart, won't happen again. Now Mario's got to carry Bowser's heavy ass on his back. That's like what's the word? It's karma. It's karma for me, like taking a bad guy on my team. It's like, well, you're never gonna win now because Bowser's gonna literally and metaphorically drag you down. This is big too because I think Waluigi and Peach are the team behind me for 5th place or 4th place. One of those two. They've been really nobody's been like really worse than me. Like anybody can overtake me and lose the race. Nothing is off limits. Gotta try to mess up with putting Waluigi and Peach there. They are an opponent for me for 4th place at least, or 3rd place. I'm trying to stay out of 4th place. Actually, we were talking about this before we even started this, like how bad you have to be while still finishing like okay. I think I've been terrible. To still be in 3rd place is like not even deserved, to be honest. I have not finished in, like I might finish 3rd overall, and I don't think I finished in 3rd or higher in more than like 3 or 4 of the 11 races we've done so far. It's been terrible races. But we are in that situation now where, hypothetically, I could finish in 3rd. That's the whole thing, and not finish in 3rd in most of the races. That's how Mario Kart does it. I'm going to get 5th in this one. In Double Dash, the race is going to placement where the current leader gets last place and so on every round. The winner would have 20 points in placements 8-1, 8-1. Second place would go to the player in placement 6-2, 7-2, 6. I really don't feel like reading this. With 19 points, and 2 players with 18 points, 3 with 17 points, and 1 with a finish of 15. I read all that. I don't know what the fuck I just read. I assume you're obviously talking about in the regular one. This is 16 races, so I'd have to do that number thing 4 more times, or 3 more times. Alright, well, I'm unbelievably far out. You can't even see it because of my webcam. I just realized it. But the first place person has 96 points. I have 49 points. But I am 12 points up on 4th place, so that's what racing mediocrity will get you. Imagine if I was actually finishing some of these in second or third place. We'd actually be a lot higher up. That's that I'm in third place. This shows how weird the system is. But I did have a couple good races in the beginning, so I've been able to kind of hold on to that. I think I've gotten first in maybe two. No, I actually only one. I've gotten second in a couple. I've gotten third. In general, I've been around that fifth or sixth area, and yet here I am, fairly securely in third. I still have to keep racing. Like I said, the majority of these, I'm like in, you know, first or second place for the end of it, like, until the end of it. I'm in, like, first place for a lot of it, so it's not like I'm doing terrible overall. If you look at the standings, you know, I'm like 40 points out of first. I don't feel like I'm racing 40 points worse than first. I feel like I'm 40 points unluckier, yes. Luck is pretty much all you need to win or lose in this game. Oh, damn it, I really thought my Bowser shot was going to knock that stupid thing out. Not. So we're here watching the disappointment. Mario Kart, double disappointment. It's all those items. I'm trying to get like one of them on my card. Got me this nervous playing freaking race. Yeah, where's that? Alright, second place. Hey, we needed that desperately. Nice. I do enjoy finishing. Alright, 1-8-1-8, but what if I did like fourth in every race? Wouldn't that average out to be about the same as doing 1-8-1-8? Hey, I actually won one over the person in first. That puts me pretty comfortably in third, honestly. Like, I'm 18 points up on third. I know there's still time, but I'm not going to catch the people in... I know you can't see the standings because my webcam's over it, but I'm at 57 points. Number 2 is at 95 points, and number 1's at 100 points. So it's close between first and second. Actually, I'm surprised by that, because for a while, first and second were separated by a lot. This is race number 13 right now, so a few more to go. If I finish respectably, like fourth-ish, I have a very good chance of holding on to third here. I'm not going to get the second anyway. I can finish first in all the remaining races. I can get the second. I don't know that for a fact. Oh, that's great. Yeah, because the drop-off is so high, now that you mention it. For like, you get like 10 points for finishing first and like 8 for finishing second. And then after that, it's like basically you don't even show up. Like fourth, I mean, you only get like 3 points or something. I kind of hit that wall at a weird angle. It wasn't even an item. Like, there are many ways to get screwed in this game, which I will give them credit for that. They found multiple ways to get screwed in this game. You can either get hit by items, which is the more traditional way, or you can just drive at a weird angle and hit a wall. God damn it again, I really am dead. Alright, well, let's into that. Ouch. Oh, watch out. Oh. It's kind of cool, but also just felt very clumsy. Like, even when I do well in this game, I'm like, how do I do that? Like, it felt like, it even feels luck when I do well. It's like, I just kind of hit the right button. It's a really weird reaction. It just happened to be at the exact moment I needed it. I kind of had to take it easy there on that turn, because otherwise, it would have been long. Yeah, I would like to be doing better, but... Ouch. So I'm just throwing that to get rid of that, whatever, that shy guy, because otherwise it would have been like right in the nards. God damn, I really did get hit right in the nards anyway. God damn it, another time. I really don't want to finish this low. Like, I'll finish like 6. I mean, I'm going to have to take what the team gives me, but... Lightning bolt, like I just don't want to finish 8th. I mean, that's a 0. I can't take a 0 here. I had a realistic chance of holding on to third now. That might be gone if I don't win this, or not winning, but fine. I'm tough. Forget about winning. Yeah, I'm in last. I don't even know why it let me finish the race. I was already out of that. Wow. now this is going to be competitive again for third place. I had third place on a silver platter, and I just coughed it up. Well, maybe not. It still sucks, though. Yeah, I'm 16 points up on fourth. I mean, I shouldn't blow that lead, but I can't really be taking 8th places here. Very disappointing. Alright, Baby Park. This is a tall one, but at least it's a short one. At least, I mean, it's short in the sense that the lap is short. 7 laps, but... At least the misery will be over soon. There's only 3 more races. One is Rainbow Road. After this one, I think it's Bowser Castle. One of the only other ones I haven't been on yet. But, we'll see what we can do here. Certainly at first place, we'll probably put third out of reach for anything else. I do enjoy what? I feel like with the All Cup Tour, there's too many ouch. Alright. And there we go again. With Mario, the All Cup Tour has like too many variables. Like, it's like a larger sample size. Like, you could finish like first, probably 8th a couple times, and then like second and so on. Like, it just seems like there's like way too many things. Lap 6. It's like, it really doesn't matter. All this battling is fun and all, but it doesn't really mean anything until very, very end. Now, God, with the freaking banana peels take up the entire track. I don't know how that Bowser Shell didn't hit me. I somehow got second. I don't even feel like I earned it, but I'll take it. I desperately needed something like that.
Mario get you next time.
Alright. Oh, the person in first finished last, or not first, but second, which gave the person in first pretty much a huge lead now. Yeah, so I'm 20 points up on third here. It's 120 to 103. I'm in third with 65, which is a huge drop-off. But after that, fourth is 45, so I got a 20-point lead there. So I just have to not finish 8th 2 races in a row. Gee, I wonder what's going to happen now. Here's one of them. The 2 hardest courses in the game, you could argue. Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road. I know Rainbow Road is the hardest course. This one's not far behind it. So, 2 of the hardest ones. I've just not finished 8th. That's my new goal. Don't finish 8th, and I can have 3rd place, basically. I could... Basically, if I finish, like, 7th in this one, or 6th, or whatever, I don't have to do anything on Rainbow Road, and I'll be guaranteed 3rd place. If I can't get higher than 3rd place, I'm, like, 50 points out. So, that's what I mean about this game kind of taking away your motivation. It's like... This one, you know, yeah, I'll try, but I could win them both and not even come close to it. What am I at, 63 points? I get 83 points is the most I can get. If I win this one and the next one, I get 83 points. I'd still be like 20 points out of first. No, 40 points out, more than that. Yeah. That's fun. That makes you feel good, right? Good job, Nintendo. Oh no! Nothing can be easy, you know? I'm not even, again, I'm gunning for not 8th place. I'm not gunning for, I mean, yeah, I'm gunning for something, but stay in this little range here. That's all I'm trying to do. Granted, these courses are tougher, so you get everybody kind of racing like crap for a little while. Then the last lap, the point goes better CPUs pull away. I do feel like part of it's scripted, and some of the CPUs are never good. I've noticed in almost every Mario Kart game, if I don't play as Mario myself, the CPU that plays Mario is usually terrible. Like, I don't know if anyone else noticed that. If he plays, like, Luigi or whatever, Mario Kart, like the original, or even 64, like, whoever plays Mario is usually, like, an 8th of the CPU that plays Mario. So unless you're Mario, Mario usually just cannot win. They usually do terrible. At least in the old games. I don't know if it's like that now, but... Like, the first couple games, like, I'd always look at the standings, and Mario would always be, like, 7th or 8th overall. He would never win a race, like, unless you played him. Right now, Speedy is getting that punch. Or wait, particular situation where I'm in second, but basically have no idea where the person in first is because they're so far ahead. It's basically how the entire standings have been going. It's like, I'm not doing that bad, but I'm so far out of it that I may as well. Yeah, third is nothing to scoff at, I get that, but... yeah, I'm in second place right now in this one. And again, can't emphasize enough, even if I won this, even if I somehow pulled ahead in the first and won this race, I would have no chance of winning the whole thing. Or even being second. Yeah, it would improve my standings, I'm sure, but... at this point, the results of Rainbow Road are more or less irrelevant in terms of the overall standings. I think the person in first is like there's very little difference. Alright, good. Yeah, let you take a freaking bath in the lobby, you a-hole. Jesus. More enjoyable gameplay right now. And the quest to figure out if Mario Kart has always been cheap or just the new games. No, Mario Kart has always... that's the perfect example. Mario Kart has always been cheap. I'd be more mad if that actually mattered for, you know, anything.
Mario,
But
get
it
you
didn't.
next time.
I still finished third. All I had to do was finish above 8th. Alright, so what are we looking at here? Last race coming up here. First place has 124, second has 113. I'm way here at 71, way back. But I'm way ahead of fourth, who only has 47, so... I'm guaranteed third. I'm not guaranteed any higher or lower. So this last race, now watch me win it all. This last race is just for funsies, basically. And the last one was too, but the last few have been. I think the last time I was anywhere near first, like the third race or fourth race, was literally between that one. So this would be all coming. Hey, the fact that again I could finish top 3, and I will finish top 3, and really not have been very dominant doing it, means the AI must really suck outside of like the top 2. What other conclusion can I draw? Like, I'll be very interested. I think it'll show the breakdown at the end of how I did in each individual race. Like, I'll be very interested to see how many third or higher finishes I actually had to get third or higher. For some reason, my car is just deciding it wants to slide this way. God damn it again. Yeah, I know it's technically not going to affect the standings much at all, but I would like to do a little better. God damn it again. Alright, just fall off. I will say, in this particular race, they do take their time getting you back on the track. It's like, gee, I really need to get back on the track. This goes back to my point about it not being funny anymore. It's like, alright, now the little banana peel tricks aren't quite as... Giggles, this is my main rival basically in fourth place. The one person can't catch me, but it's been kind of equal. It's all races. Wallaby team has been a team in third, or fourth rather. I'm somehow the team in third. None of us are sure on that. Right now I'm pushing for that. Okay, I had a feeling that, but just to confirm, I did land on the green shelf. Okay. That curve just decided to be like, nope. And in last place, would be fitting I'd finish in last place for the last race. I mean, I hope not, but I'm not as worried about it now. It's like, oh man, I'm gonna lose my bronze medal. But not. Oh my god, even while invincible. That should be like an achievement. If achievements were a thing back then for like games. God, think about it. Nintendo never did achievements even now. There are no, you don't get like, you know, playing a Mario game, defeated Bowser, you get an achievement. But if there were achievements in like the old Mario Kart games, it'd be like, you know, fall off while having a invincibility, like, you know, still lose your life even with invincibility. That'd be a reward. Like, way to go, kid. Playing game rewards. Oh, damn! I just threw a freaking shell at a mushroom. In Mario Kart, you can see that kind of crap. We'll see it. Just good. Oh, geez, okay. Just working on that. Woo! is trying to get me back in it, to be fair. I mean, I'm getting decent items here. Good combinations, too, which I like. That was the thing about, oh, damn it. The team system, you know, it wasn't just about what item you got, what items, plural, you get. You can get good combinations. You get, like, one speed one and one, like, power one or whatever. God damn it, every time I just want to do one curve on that Rainbow Road where I fall off the edge. Now we're looking at last place yet again. What else would it be after a disappointing night of races here? Alright, but you know, at the end of the day, much like Christmas itself, it really is about the fun you have. I'm not going for any awards here. We're not going to impress anybody. We're not going to impress anybody. It's all about just how much fun we're having. As long as we're having a great time, well, it doesn't matter how well or bad we're doing in the actual games. This game's a life already. Bobby Gaines, your narrator, saying, "God damn it, I really wanted that. I really wanted that 7th place, but nope, we still failing here. Way to go out with a whimper, Mario. Yeah, you can hold that head down low because you do suck. We still finished 20 points out of 4th place." The final score, which I could have told you at the end of the last one because I had 71 points then, and I have 71 points now. I lose that one, 132 to 123, up at 2nd place. Down here in 3rd place, 71, respectfully holding the 3rd place position over Diddy Kong and Yoshi. I will say I was a little more competitive in the spots below me, but that doesn't really matter. I'm not really worried about who got 5th place in this. I do want to see, out of curiosity, what my final finishes were. Okay, well, Blue the Turtle was quiet for most of the stream, just to say, Bobby Boobats. The end of it. I do wonder what goes through people's head in my chat, not just him. People like won't talk for like 2 hours, and all of a sudden it's Bobby Boobats. I'm like, all right, that was like, were you thinking about that the whole stream, or like that just come to you? Like, what the hell am I looking at here? Anyway, we finished 3rd in this race somehow. Hi, Bobby Boobats. I do hereby proclaim that I am decent enough to finish in 3rd, but that's about it. It's gonna show my total, like, results. I know it says I have 71 points in 39 minutes. It doesn't show. I thought it showed all of them, like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, whatever. That was fun, though. It was good. Technically played every... No, not technically. We did. We played every track twice. Bobby... I mean, really, though. That's basically what these comments have devolved into. It's just like, what bizarre thing can we say in some given time interval? Like, I could just throw like a dancing puppy up here. It'll be the same thing as this. Like, I mean, I don't get where that comment came from. It's like, here we go. Mario time. Here we go. Live with Mario Kart Double Dash. This is considered one of the better Mario Kart games in the series, and I can see why, despite all my knocking of it. It is a pretty good game, and it was a pretty good game still. I played it for a good 2 hours a day. Hey, yo, even that was more creative, just separating the 2 words at the end. I mean, it's still stupid, but alright, I got a little something going on there. I don't know where you're going with it, but something. Nah, I'm skipping the credits. I'm trying to impress here. I'm not gonna be one of those people who say, oh, I beat the credits. Like, no, that's it. But anyway, I do appreciate everybody watching tonight. Once again, this has been Bobby Gaines, otherwise known as Chaos Blur. We've been playing the games of Christmas past as we get ready eagerly for Christmas 2024. Usually it's from a million. It really might be, whatever that means. But, no, we get ready for Christmas 2024. We look back at the games that made us. Actually, in a way, that is what this is. We're looking back at the games that made past Christmases so much fun, in hopes that this Christmas and future Christmases will be made fun by similar or better games. But that is another story for another day. But for today, for tonight, I am your humble narrator, Bobby Gaines, saying, stay chaotic and blur out. Oh, the chaos outside is frightful, but the blur is so delightful.